Good morning, my wonderful pupils. You are all welcome to Home Economics Online class. Last class we discussed about Introduction to Maturity. Under the Introduction to Maturity, we discussed about maturity, adolescence, puberty, signs of puberty in boys and girls, dangers to avoid at maturity stage, and today's topic is safety in the home. What are the objectives? That is, at the end of the class, you should be able to explain home, state the possible accidents occurs at home, and how to prevent those possible accidents that occurs at home. You should be able to mention the materials found in the first aid box. Now let's get started. Safety in the home. Home is a place where people live together and interact. In carrying out our daily duties at home, there are certain things that may lead to causes of home accidents. These are the possible accidents in the home as follows. The first one, suffocation. Suffocation occurs when too many people are in a room and when there is little or no flow of air. And as you can see on the screen, when you have too many people in a place and there's no free flow of air, it can lead to suffocation. The next one is cuts. Cuts are caused by sharp objects. For example, it could be from blade, cutlass, knife, broken plates or broken bottles, glass. As you can see on the screen, if you are cutting any food like fish, meat, you need to be very careful. The next one, possible accidents that may occur at home. The next one is falls. As you can see from the screen, you need to be very careful. This falls happens as a result of missing steps or stepping on foodstuff peels or wet floor. For example, when you talk about stepping on foodstuff peels like peels of yam, peels of banana skin, so or wet floor, this can lead to falls. So as a result of that, if there's any water on the floor or any liquid like oil that pours on the floor or any foodstuff peels, we need to quickly remove them to prevent these falls. The next one is the next possible accident that may occur at home is poisoning. This poisoning occurs when people mistakenly drink chemicals thinking it is water. For example, children, we need to be very careful, like kerosene, like a methylated spirit, all those things that looks like water and they are chemicals. We need to keep them away from them because they may be thinking it is water, and if taken, it can lead to death if care is not taken. So poisoning occurs when people mistakenly drink chemicals thinking it is water. Please, as parents and as children, we need to be very careful to avoid this. The next one is open fire. Open fire occurs by sparking, which could lead to fire accidents. As you can see from the kitchen, as you can see what is written on the picture. Keep looking when cooking. Some people, they don't look when cooking. What I've noticed from some people, when they are cooking, after removing the food from the cooker, they will still leave the fire on, and this can lead to fire accidents. So we need to be very careful. The next one is cards. This is another possible accident that may occur at home. Scars are caused by wet heat or hot liquid. When to talk about wet heat, it is also known as hot liquid. Hot liquid like hot water, hot vegetable oil, hot palm oil, and this can lead to scars if mistakenly poured on someone. As you can see on the screen, look at that boy. The hot water poured on him. Imagine. So we need to be very careful because of our children. Scars are caused by wet heat or hot liquid. The next one is still the picture of scars. See, children are very curious. See, going to the kitchen. They want to see what is cooking. See, so we need to be very careful to avoid these scars. You can see hot water poured on a child, the baby. See, it deforms people. So these are scars. And also when you're carrying a baby, avoid taking hot food. For example, hot tea, imagine. This can pour on a child. Please, we need to avoid this. The next one is electric shock. This electric shock occurs when children or an adult touch exposed wire. Not only exposed wire, maybe if your hand is wet or your body is wet, if you touch electric sockets, it can lead to electric shock. So we need to avoid this. The next one is stings. Stings are caused by an insect bite. As you can see the skin, insect bite. So we need to be very careful. The next one is burns. Burns are caused by dry heat. For example, hot iron, hot stove or hot cooker or hot cooking pot. These are dry heat. These are the possible accidents that may occur at home, especially children. They want to know. So please, we need to be very careful. As you can see this girl touching hot iron. See the result. It burns our palm. So we need to be very careful. Burns are caused by dry heat. At times when we are cooking in the kitchen, hot cooker or hot cooking pot. So we need to be very careful. These are the possible accidents occurs at home. Then the next one is dislocation. Dislocation occurs when there is a separation at joint due to a fall. Maybe it could be on the leg or and that is your elbow. So we need to be very careful. Dislocation occurs when there is a separation at joint due to a fall. The next one is bruises. Bruises are caused when one accidentally hits his or her leg on the stone or any object and the injured person swells up. And the injured place swells up and becomes so painful. So these are bruises. Bruises are caused when we mistakenly or accidentally hit our leg on hard objects or hard thing and so painful, and the injured place swells up and becomes so painful. So we need to apply all the relief balm. So we need to be very careful. These are the possible accidents occurs at home. The next one, I want you to take note of this. First aid box. We need to have first aid box at home. Now, when we talk about first aid treatment, is a care given to an injured person before taking the person to the hospital. So what are the materials in the first aid box? We have cotton wool, methylated spirits, we have scissors, TCP, iodine, we have Dettol, antiseptic soap, plaster, bandage, hydrogen peroxide, etc. So these are the materials in the first aid box. and we need this at home in case if there's any possible accident occurs at home. We need to quickly do the first aid treatment before taking the person to the hospital. So what is first aid box? First aid box is a box that contains the materials needed or the materials needed for taking care of wounds or cuts. So first aid box is a box that contains the materials needed for taking care of wounds or cuts. So if you look at the picture on the screen, these are the materials in the first aid box. We have methylated spirit, scissors, etc. So it is necessary at home. You need to have them. So children, please make sure you attempt your quiz and assignment. This is your assignment. Do your assignment, please. So my wonderful pupils, attempt the quiz and the assignments attached on the Edmodo platform. Please make sure you do your assignments and your quiz. It is very, very important. Please, my wonderful pupils, please stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.